of new coronavirus cases and deaths remained high today in Georgia. The state reported 128 new deaths today, with another 58 probable deaths. This is coming after hitting an all-time high record for deaths earlier this week and the second highest day for deaths yesterday. Cases have started to level out just a bit, but still remain much higher than what we saw during the summer surge. More than 6,500 new cases were reported today. DeKalb County has now reopened registration for vaccine appointments. Late Friday, the Board of Health announced people in the 1A plus group can now visit their scheduling portal and book appointments as soon as Monday. Registrations have been paused since January 9th after more than 20,000 people signed up in less than 24 hours. Now they will only open appointment slots based on the number of doses they have available. And at last check, all time slots have already been filled there.